Hi everybody, my name is Jessy and thank you so much for joining me today. I do not have the greatest history with friendship. I haven't really talked about it in depth because I guess I was afraid that people would blame me or say, oh well, you must be a terrible person and that's why you don't have many friends. I have had many abusive and nasty people in my life, so many that I've really struggled to not take accountability or responsibility for that. I really struggled to make friendships my whole life because when I first moved to the UK, I was young, I was brown, I couldn't speak English, and it was really hard to adjust and adapt to a new surroundings. And yet I have very few friends now that are genuinely good and kind, who maybe I'm not the best friend to, but I can't help but think that it's because a lot of things that have happened in my past has kind of made me jaded or has made me really skeptical about friendships in general. I had someone I was very close friends with who was my best friend, basically like a sibling to me. I would have given up anything for this person, and they got raped, and I hurt for this person. I hurt so badly. I know that I didn't go through it, but it felt like I did. And the most painful thing that happened was they turned to me one day and said, well, listen, if you were nicer to this person, then maybe they wouldn't have raped me. I took that as, if you were a better person, then what happened to me wouldn't have happened to me, but not just that, but that it's your fault it happened. I started to notice certain things that I had excused in this friendship, how one-sided it really was for the most part, and it really hurt. And because I love this person so much, I tried and I failed and I tried and I failed to make this friendship work until ultimately we just are in a position now where we're not friends, but we aren't friends. I've had many friendships like that where I have had someone very close to me, or someone I considered very close to me, do something or say something incredibly hurtful that maybe I accept at the time and I really internalize. And it wasn't until I don't feel bad about losing a lot of friends this year, it was just me shedding a lot of the negative relationships that I was keeping that was hurting me much more than it was actually lifting me up. But I find myself pulling away more and more, because even though I became really guarded, I started reaching out to certain LinkedIn friends who I had considered people that I, who'd been like, I feel for your journey, I want to go through the journey with you and all this. And I messaged them when I was feeling particularly low, and I just had nothing back, no interest. And that made me again pull away. It made me think, okay, well, these are not genuine friendships, and I am genuinely, what you see in screen is me. I've changed myself in a way that I want to be completely transparent. I want you to know who you're investing in. I want you to know who you're helping support, essentially. So I kind of went off the radar in trying to find friends for a while, and I just learned to accept that some people needed me as a friend, but that maybe I didn't want them as a friend, in the sense that I would be there to support people when they wanted somebody to talk to, when they wanted an ear to listen to or a shoulder to lean on, but that I wasn't going to expect anything from anybody or even give them that. And then I met Randy. But I want to use Randy as an example. First of all, because I want to show support, because Randy has started recently filming new videos and uploading them on LinkedIn. His first video meant a lot to me. Again, it's nothing to do with me. I just thought to myself, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to see that Randy did something that completely terrified him, and he found the courage to do that because he believed that Randy did something that otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to share their story and use their voice for empowerment for other people. And he's doing that. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to become a voice to stop people from finding them an easy target when it comes to bullying or abuse or discrimination. I wanted them to stop being a target just because of their size, their race, their abilities, their career level, their job, whatever it is. I wanted to help create this strong, emotionally intelligent group of people, and Randy was one of the first people who was like, yeah, let's do this. And I always hoped that people within my community, not my community, but our community, would find that strength to start using their voices, and that slowly we would see this ripple effect happen where people were finding confidence within themselves, breaking down barriers, making noise because what they had to say mattered, and that people found the strength within themselves and found this self-love enough to be able to do something that really terrified them but they believed in, and Randy did that. But basically, I was, despite all these amazing changes happening in my life and all these amazing people I was meeting, I was feeling still incredibly lonely, and I wouldn't accept new friendships because I had been so burned by previous friendships. If I had allowed myself to be so angry by the hurt that I had been through, then I would have missed out on such an incredibly important friendship in my life right now. I would have missed out on meeting such an incredibly profound, intelligent, smart and loving human being. Not just Randy, but so many people like him who offer such amazing support in such an incredibly powerful way, and whether they know it or not, they make such a difference in my life. So what I'm trying to say to you is that we can be really hurt from people, by people that we love or consider loving us. But I never want you to give up on finding good in people. I'm not saying compromise your self-worth, but at the same time, do not be afraid to open your heart. There is no length of time that someone has to be in your life to want good for you. I just think that when you meet your people, you'll just know. But I don't think that you should use your bad experiences as a way to jade you or to make you afraid to open your heart, because you will miss out on these amazing friendships. And again, one more quote is that you miss 100% of the opportunities you do not take. It can never be a planned thing. It's never a time thing when someone comes into your life and absolutely changes it. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with somebody coming to change and shake up your world. And some people are going to come along into your life for a reason. Allow yourself to be loved in the way that you deserve. Allow yourself to meet friends that will change your life. And best of all, allow yourself to be treated in such a wonderful way, the way that you treat other people. Share your love, share your light, share your caringness. There are people who are going to be just like you, who want to share theirs, and hopefully you will find a way to connect. If I can find a way to connect you to those people, I will, genuinely I will. But like I said, there are some good people out there. You might not have met them yet, and if you're feeling quite alone, like I did, if you're feeling a little bit lost and feeling like you don't have your ride or die people yet, they're there. They're looking for you. Trust me, just look a little bit harder. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Please be good to yourself and your friends, and I'll see you later. Bye.